Hi, it's Rob here with another video, and I wanted to do a contest entry for Martin Harris, one of my favourite YouTubers. He passed 1,000 subscribers about a month ago, and if you're not familiar with Martin's channel, shows a lot of vinyl, but also he's really into films, memorabilia, CDs. He's certainly got one of my favourite sort of channels on YouTube. I think if you were to put a gun against my head and say, who's your favourite channel on YouTube, it'd be between Richard McCook and Martin Harris. And I think last time someone did that, I actually said Martin Harris. So I really recommend you go and checking out Martin's channel. He's got 10 questions. I think I'm just in time on this contest. So he wants us to show a unique item in our collections. So I thought I'd show this album, Supernova by Wayne Shorter. As you can see, was once the property of Belfast Public Library. So that makes it pretty unique. John McLaughlin plays on this album, Chick Corea. 6 tracks, it's on Blue Note from 1969. So yeah, pretty unique item in my collection. Second question is a record related to money. So once you get 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel and make loads of money. So I thought I'd show Cash Cows, this Virgin sampler that came out in 1980. Cost me £1.15. Features XTC and the Human League, Mike Oldfield, Japan. The Skids, Public Image Limited, Flying Lizards. Some really good artists on Virgin Records in 1980. So yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of money on the floor there. So yeah, Martin's a big movie fan. So he's sort of put some questions film related amongst these 10. So I want us to show an album by an actor. So I'm not sure how many people have got the best of Danny Kaye. Every collection should have this album. Of course, Danny Kaye, famous for Hans Christian Andersen. I think he was Tom Thumb as well. But yeah, one of my favourites when I was a kid is Danny Kaye. Passed away, I think, in 1987. So yeah, the best of Danny Kaye. Film star and a musician. So I thought I'd show my favourite film of all time, Quadrophenia. Of course, features Sting and Toyah Willcox. I think it was 1979 this came out. Any excuse to show Quadrophenia. As I say, my favourite film of all time. Mine wants to show a film biopic, so I've decided to go with 24-Hour Party People, the story of Tony Wilson, really much loved in Manchester, founder of Factory Records and the Hacienda, sadly passed away a number of years ago. Steve Coogan plays Tony Wilson in this film. And yeah, 2002, great movie, 24-Hour Party People. Mine wants us to show the colours of our flag on albums. So it's red, white and blue, because they're from the UK. So red, gone for this 7-inch single from 2004. It's Embrace, and the track is Gravity, written by Chris Martin. And then white, I've decided to show Two Door Cinema Club from Northern Ireland. This album is called Tourist History, and in 2011 I absolutely love this album. I went to see them with my son, and some white vinyl. Two Door Cinema Club released probably about 3 other albums, but none of them are anywhere near this quality. Cigarettes in the Theatre, Undercover Martin, This Is a Life. If you don't know this album, Tourist History, I really recommend it. Two Door Cinema Club. And then blue vinyl, I thought I'd show Jar Wobble, the bass player with Public Image Limited. And I think it was last year this came out, Metal Box, rebuilt in dub. Didn't get the opportunity to show it on my channel. Double album. His interpretation of the great Metal Box album. And of course, it comes on lovely blue vinyl. So yeah, Metal Box, rebuilt in dub. Get the opportunity to pick this up. I really recommend it. Mine wants to show records by members of a band. So I've decided to go with the Jam. So Bruce Foxton, the bass player with the Jam. This CD from 2013. Paul Weller actually plays on this album, on one of the tracks. Back in the Room. There's Bruce in the middle there. Not really changed that much. And the drummer with the Jam, of course, was Rick Butler. And when the Jam split in '83, this came out, the Cabaret Time UK, a double single. And there's Rick in the air there. And also on the back. And of course, a frontman with the Jam, Paul Weller. Opportunity to show this album, 22 Dreams. Came out in 2008. Picked this up recently. Comes on 2 discs. It's on Island Records. And I think if this was a single album, it'd be an absolute classic. There's about 13 really strong tracks on this album. But there's a little bit of filler on it. But yeah, really pleased to have this on vinyl. 22 Dreams by Paul Weller. The 8th question, Martin wants us to show an unusual piece of vinyl. So I thought I'd show this one. You pronounce that. It's a mushroom. And the band are called Cabbage. And they're from Mosley, which is where I'm from. And my son knows a few of the members of Cabbage. This album came out 3 years ago. And it comes on splattered vinyl, which is very fetching. So I thought I'd show Cabbage a little bit in the ballpark of King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. Maybe that's why I like them so much. But yeah, Mosley represented on this video. And the 9th question is a band that you like up to a certain point. Found this quite tricky, but I decided to go with the Manic Street Preachers. So this album, Everything Must Go, from, I think it's 95, this one. I did like the next album, This Is My Truth, Tell Me Yours. I think that was 98. But after that, although I do like the Manic Street Preachers, and I have got quite a few of the CDs, I'm not really as into the latest stuff. You know, it's okay, but I think this album's an absolute sort of classic, designed for life. There was really, for me, they were at the peak in the mid-90s. And the final question is favourite film spin-off. So, as I say, Mike's really into films, and a lot of my sort of favourite film spin-offs from TV shows were from the 70s, like Likely Lads and Porridge. But I don't have those on video or DVD. But I do have a DVD of The In-Betweeners. This came out in 2014. So the Channel 4 series featuring Jay, Will, Simon and Neil. And again, me and my son, Friday evenings, I think it was on. We used to love watching The In-Betweeners. And yeah, this is a really fun movie from 2014. So this has been a contest entry for Martin Harris. He did do a contest for 500 subscribers, and I actually won that contest. So you don't have to put me in the draw for this one, Martin. Let someone else win the prize. But I just wanted to support your channel. If you got any comments about what I've showed, I'd love to hear from you. Bye for now.